Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds, where last episode, after dispatching a gathering of Snapmaws of the Waterlogged Lake, we then followed the river to find the source of the excess water. Finding and entering Greycatch and on heading to his control room, we found our problem, the bumbling Gildun. Having heard that he pressed and then broke a button that flooded things within, we have joined up with him in order to fix the issue. Stingy water that's been there for a while, I imagine. Ugh, dingy. Not stingy.
Okay, Gildun, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. I'd climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do.
This plan sucks, especially because my controller drifts really bad right now. Didn't seem like going near the side. I want to be near the side of the frame because that looks definitely more sturdy by a mile. Look at that hand strength, though. Wait, don't I need to pull myself up above?
Jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher. Get above it.
Oh no. That'll do me.
Going down.
I am a counterweight now. I had a feeling I should have jumped off by now, you know?
I'm slow enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snapmaw! It's a Snapmaw! Very, very big Snapmaw!
I see it, Gildun.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Not like you can do too much against me, is it? So how am I getting down there in a nice fashion? Obviously, getting down there isn't necessarily all that good. Being up here is kind of safer. I take it that's what it's done then. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be mentioning it. Every shot missed.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
Writing's dialogue's easy at times, isn't it? It's the only response. It really is just it's dead. In like that Sargonic tone.
You're right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildun intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
Interestingly, why dialogue isn't that hard.
What's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Do we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
So many people fail at it.
Fervently. But, well, I got time to poke my nose in if you do.
Making it natural. They fail massively. It's unreal. I don't even understand it.
Okay, Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of casual practice, right? Merch. Merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker coins.
I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
So they vandalized the servitor. Dear nobody, we spent an hour plastering our stickers all over that servitor. Well, I say stickers, they were sticky notes from my desk. We saw the presentation and design of other band logos, drawing little skulls and lightning bolts and broken hearts around the name. Not like we had any actual work to do. When this began, we were told we'd be on-site advisors, going through the motions of our duties so the servitors could mimic our actions. The government creeps, corporate creeps, same difference, I guess. Mostly ignore us or yell at us for getting in their way. Robo-Scab's weird oval head kept swiveling toward us, and it kept asking, "Hello, is this relevant to my training?" as we tried to duck out its line of sight, ruining its chrome finish with sticky notes and shushing each other's giggles. Afterward, Laura stood in front of the thing and goes, "Servitor, this is very important. This is how you greet Blevins, okay? It's a sign of immense respect." I mean, will the servitor actually give Blevins the finger? Probably not, right? But a girl can dream. Screw the man. Shelly. Screw the man. Fight the power.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here.
Do I want to go here then? Or do I want to go up?
Focus might find something. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
Just realized, of course, we're going with 2 quests at the same time, aren't we? When you kind of think about it, though they are blending into one. Valves 101. Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in server to hell over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that one half-baked chrome dolt was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. With his robot voice and those weird grindy sounds its limbs make, the acoustics reminded of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them, every night the pipe network decouples so the reservoir can fill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve things so that the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. We'll have to scratch the instructions with their stupid shiny faces. Maybe at this point?
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
That didn't help. The water can't pass through.
I mean, I think we should be able to get this. But this one doesn't have a pipe leading that way. Maybe I can lead it to there? Unless this is broke. It is broke. Okay, it's not like... Can't see what the pipes are even directed down there, so that's just not part of the puzzle.
You got a confident mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse.
Shush!
Not I. No, indeed.
Not old Gildun.
Pretty please. And we got the water kind of gushing out here now.
Something's not right.
Yeah, I get that, Aloy. Just give me a little bit of time. So we're going to turn this one. sends it to there that way. Then we're going to turn this one this way.
Demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
And we're getting somewhere. Back we're there, right?
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that took care of the rest of the work.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it's sealed because of the flooding.
I'm like, unconundrum the conundrum, as you say. Really, I just poked the thing that I could see. It's all good. Doesn't have to be too complex.
This must go down to the lower level.
But it's still water-filled?
Ugh, stinks down here.
Rummer's weapon coil?
Smell that? Smells like a forge-side morning in the claim.
I want it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. So with that in mind, I guess I will have it.
Looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gildun.
Before he talks to me again?
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the... Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now, thinking about following Laura out the pump station like a kicked puppy, wondering what horrible thing I might have done until she threw herself into this room and shut the door behind her and just screamed. Fear of abandonment is weirdly self-centered, because it presupposes that little old you are filled with such immense destructive power that you're capable of driving every person you care about away. Anyway, at the bottom of the dam, with her on one side of the door and me on the other, she told me that Metallurgic had bought her mum's house, her whole neighborhood, in fact out from under her to build a new server farm. Ah, God, I didn't even like that house, she said. I didn't even like Indianapolis. I hated every minute I spent in that city as a kid. When they told us we'd have to leave the dam, I went back to my apartment and I sat on the bed and I prayed to God I don't even believe in, or God that I didn't even believe in, that I wouldn't have to move back home, that I wouldn't have to show up at my mum's front stoop with a suitcase and a bunch of stupid excuses. She was trying to not sound like she was crying, but she sounded like she was crying. I guess I got my stupid wish, huh? I asked her where she'd go and she laughed. Where else could she go? Back home? To help her mum pack up the house? To move with her into whatever dank little one-room hole Metallurgic's displacement grant will allow them to afford? I think I could have dealt with one of those losers who celebrate their 40th birthday living in the house they grew up in, but now I don't even have that. I had no idea how to make her feel better, so I just sat on the other side of the door and I started singing the song we were working on. The one about being the last two girls on Earth, and eventually she started singing along. Love, Shelly. This is way more than just a side quest, isn't it?
Those drainage pipes lead into another room. Wonder what's in there.
Oh, we're heading around. Depends where the other room is.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room,
I'm trying to get you around places. Come on. I said it goes to another room. What does it mean? I feel like there's a way to lower the water even more, but we might be able to lower it from the control room itself.
I can't wait, I can't wait!
There's got to be more to this dam. Man, he's got a sprint on, hasn't he?
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mum and I used to.
He's got some impetus when he wants to move. And then also anti-impetus when he wants to get in my way. Right, so...
What? What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
I'm not telling you. You don't deserve this knowledge. I'd hate to find out what you do with it.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind tickling the empty air like that.
Tickling the empty air. That's what I'm up to. This money? It's leaves, I think. Bits of metal, shards.
Where is it? Where did it go?
Why would it move? Farewell tour.
I mean, this is it. We get
Could
to
have
play
sworn I
together
saw one in
what,
here.
Maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Let's do it all the time. For our adoring fan. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelly. We could practice in holospace.
Can't have imagined it. One doesn't imagine such things. Not 2 delves in a row.
Shush. Dear nobody, we got in a fight, Laura and I. After practice, we went out for drinks. There's this row bar in downtown Cody, so we called an autocar and shuttled over. We were the only people there with the park closing. Cody is becoming a ghost town. The more we drank, the more passive-aggressive our banner became, snowballing out of our control, metastasizing in the empty air between us, and then before either of us really knew what was happening, we were yelling at each other. I kept thinking, like, I'm not abandoning her, she's abandoning me, and I guess she was probably thinking something similar. We got quiet for a while, drank more. Eventually, Laura ordered an autocar and we piled into it, slid as far from each other on the back seat as we could, arms crossed, staring out the window. Then I heard myself talking. Screw it, I don't care if you stay in touch with me. I'm gonna stay in touch with you. Whether you like it or not, you're not getting rid of me, ever. Laura looked at me for what felt like ages. I thought she was gonna start yelling, but then her hand crept over mine and we just sat there, together. Thumbs up. Shelly. Friends.
I can't spare the weight.
Yeah, I picked up a hell of a lot of stuff. Got a lot of Ridgewood again, haven't I?
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
I know, I saw it. Must be in here.
Gildun? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gildun. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
Why did he cheat himself back up? Out of the disappointment. Why do I feed the parasol?
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildun.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. There was no question of that. You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while longer.
You do that. I'll see you, maybe. But I won't promise it. Right then. I take it we can fast travel back out after all. Greycatch may be done, maybe not done. I don't even know if we've done absolutely everything there. However, our quest wants us to come back to here for now. So let's fast travel over. Drain the water. We can supposedly get underneath. Is that something big and involved? Or something short and rewarding?
Sounds good. Loud.
Oh, some bonking going on. Oh, the musical instrument, yeah.
She wasn't kidding about the sound.
She's carrying on the spirit of the dam. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's a hole there. Deep din. Now we see how it all interconnects, eh? Speaking of, final performance.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4! Part sellouts and runaway cowards, we've seen your type before. You remove us from the premises, but it's us showing you the door. You make the world so hard to live in. Then act like we should crave a spot. But if we're not good enough for your world, we think your world can rot. Trapped in a circuit of hell, we still know our worth. Eating bugs don't sell. We're the last girls on earth. Being used to draw big paychecks. We're all real impressed. You sing your roller steps in concrete beats until there's no one left. You cheapen. You're such rock stars. We think it's super cool when you replace us and then you act like we should be making you. Trapped in something or hell, we still know our worth. Meat and bone don't sell. We're the last girls on earth.
Bravo. Oh, bravo. I like to think that was to the production team or the voice actors they actually got in. You hate it, please leave? Well, wait, there's more. But this is a text log. Last girls on Earth. Dear nobody, the order cars are on their way. Mine will take me to my apartment in Cody. Hers will take her to the vertiport. She brought her luggage with her to work today. Everything she owns packed into 2 little suitcases. She's wearing the fanciest outfit I've ever seen her in. It's for Mum, she said. She bought me this outfit, if you can believe it. Normally, like, who cares, but I don't know. She's already dealing with a lot. We walked through the dam today, listened to all these tapes, read all these messages, and maybe this is one of those sign my yearbook will never lose touch things, but I'm not scared of losing Laura anymore. Family. We didn't inherit each other or settle on each other. We chose each other. No amount of distance, no number of jerks in bad suits or obsequious robots are gonna tear us apart. So listen, on the off chance that someone ever actually does stumble onto these things, here's the truth. It was this band called Concrete Beach Party. For a second, it was the best band in the world. And you, whoever you are really, really lucky because you're the only person who ever got to hear them. See you never, the last girls on Earth. I like their style. I like everything about them. That confidence. Go on, play.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
I was going to say, is it probably Blue Gleam? The answer to that is very yes.
Let's see. What shall I play next? The echoes are different with what's the sound is warm.
Got a little home and a bass. What an intriguing lady. Right then, the fastest way out of here, in a sense, is the fastest way out of here. A campfire I will take. Just imagine. Apollo stayed up and they had the vast repository of music.
Top the Hunter's Lodge? Never thought I'd see that sunrise.
From so many different genres. But equally, without it on this point, music can evolve again. Do you think it can evolve? Will it evolve to the same point with the same sensibilities come out of it? Or the same non-sensibilities? When you think about it too, you know? Wow. Yes, I really did miss that twice. That might be a bone though. Because after all, not all our music sounds great to everyone's ears. And some stuff's just out there. A reason for a purpose, maybe. It's quite interesting that it is so. Not getting lucky with his bones here. That badger gets to live forever.
Tasty.
Tasty. Bit of goat meat ain't bad for you. Right, so there's a figurine here. I thought we'd come and collect this quickly, and it's pretty easy to find. Animal figurine free. That's 2 of our collectibles. Trampler-like animal. It's basically everything that's been the basis of everything else. Now, if they're logging here, usually you'd expect to find one on a structure like this. The park status. Park Weekly Report starts with data corrupted. Carving has begun. Cow elk may be hostile during calving season. Do not approach within 25 yards of elk at this time. Fire security. Due to recent cool and damp weather, fire danger downgraded from moderate to low. No restrictions on campfires. Robot activity. 7 additional complaints were logged regarding the behavior of Smokey, Hestia-class firefighting robot, toward campers in the park. Despite being programmed to reflect current weather conditions, Smokey snuffed several campfires lit within designated fire rings while playing back the recorded message intended for conditions of severe fire danger. On Friday, Smokey did not return to the robot stowage shed at the time of park closure. Rangers located him near the north entrance, dumping ice into designated swimming areas of the hot spring, resisting all attempts at containment. He acted aggressively toward the Rangers and was disabled with a hunting rifle by the site's supervisor. Fire technician will arrive on Monday to evaluate Smokey. Hilton Daily, Park Ranger. And when that's said and done, I think this is where I might leave it. Message text. Last Girls on Earth by Concrete Beach Party, recorded in the Overflow Bases Studios. Laura Vogel on guitar, Shelly Guerrera Mackenzie on Vox. Electronics percussion courtesy of the magical power of automation. Loss of livelihood also courtesy of the magical power of automation. It's been real. Bye bye. Those girls had a hell of a lot of personality to them, and I like what they were up to. But we've got so much of the Frozen Wilds to still explore. A quest that should take us way up there in the future to probably another indoor dungeon type area by the look of things. And a ton of collectibles will appear, as well as bandit camps, hunting lodges, and more. We barely got going. Though probably next time we will head up to find the Shaman's Path. Hopefully, you'll join me then for that. So we continue with Horizon Zero Dawn. Frozen Wilds. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.